Everyman Driver Nation, what is going on? It's Nolan. Today I've got the 2019 Volkswagen Atlas. This is the base model, but there's still some pretty decent features on here. It is super massive, tons of space. We're gonna crawl inside and check it out. Can't wait to give you guys a quick look. Let's get started. Let's take a look under the hood real quick. And with the Atlas, there's actually two different powertrain options. A 2-liter turbo on this base model. Otherwise, the rest are gonna give you, and even the base model maybe can give you the V6. So 2-liter turbo just on this base model. That'll give you 235 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque with premium fuel, but you don't need premium fuel. That'll just give you the best numbers. The V6 obviously gives you a bump in power and in torque, but miles per gallon right here with an 8-speed automatic transmission will be 20 in the city and 26 on the highway. Couple notes on the outside of the vehicle. We've got LED daytime running lights and LED headlights, so that is nice. No fog lights on here, but LEDs, that's always good to see. Got turn signals in the mirror. We've got 18-inch wheels. What do y'all think of the body style here? Not too bad. Even those silver roof rails are standard on the base model. Our Atlas gives us a regular key fob right here with the flip out key, so let's go ahead and check it out. Take a look at the seats and some of the headroom. And now that I'm in here, I'm 5'9", I never have a problem, but look how much space I have above my head. That is just fantastic. And these seats are actually fairly comfortable too for just regular cloth, 6 away. Of course, you can upgrade for some power seats if you want to. Now let's go ahead and start it up. And one goofy thing is that you actually have to have your foot on the brake and really crank that in order to start it. But no leather wrap steering wheel in here, but we do still get some steering wheel controls, light controls. No memory seats on this model, but of course you can get that. And we've got a decent sized display right there. It's kind of cool. You can actually have a decent display and a pretty good amount of information, including your audio, your phone. So that's pretty cool. Otherwise, just your regular analog gauges. A 6.5-inch screen right here, but it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So that is good for a lot of you that want that. You can get an 8-inch screen on bigger trims. I really like this big, soft, it's kind of rubberized right here. You can put a pretty good amount of stuff up there, no problems at all. So that is really nice. And then one USB port down here. It's kind of a bummer there's only one and it's right in the middle. So sometimes I'll put stuff in here and it'll get on my cord and whatnot, but 12-volt power outlet. No dual zone AC in this one, just the regular one. Technically dual zone because the back seat has it, but and then bottle holders, these work pretty well, no problems with that. Electronic parking brake. And then this armrest is just massive. There's a lot of stuff in here, a lot of space in there as well, so that's pretty cool. No charging ports in there though. Regular glove box. They kind of cheaped out. No sunglass holder here though, and no extensions to our visors or anything like that, but oh well, what do you expect? Not too bad. Now let's take a look at the back seat, and that's really what this Volkswagen Atlas is all about. So if we go ahead and climb in here, sitting up tall, 5'9", again, I still have a bunch of room. So let me show you the rest. The top of the door is still hard touch plastic, but there's some storage and some bottle holders down there. And then my leg space, take a look at this. I've got good leg space behind myself at 5'9", or behind the passenger seat, which is about where I would be. You even got climate control back here. You can turn it off, you can turn it on, you can control your fan speed, all that cool stuff. 12-volt power outlet. Not much of a hump right there, so that's pretty awesome. Just no center folding armrest right here. That's kind of a bummer for me anyways, but otherwise you've got old blank handles on each side, and it's a really large, spacious back seat. I will show you the third row in the full review, so be sure to check that out if you want to see me get back there. Cargo space behind the Atlas is definitely plentiful. There's no power gate on my model, but of course you can get it. You can even get a hands-free lift gate. And there's a grab handle right up here. And behind the third row, I've got most of the seats down, but behind the third row, you've got about 20 cubic feet, 55.5 cubic feet, and then you're getting close to 100 cubic feet with everything folded down. And I've got a golf bag back here, I've got a carry-on suitcase, and those both fit behind the third row. So that's really awesome. So in conclusion, with the Atlas, some of my impressions is that it's definitely a family vehicle. It's big, it's comfy. I mean, there's just a lot of space on the inside, and there's a decent amount of features that you can get, especially when you get up to the top levels. But this base S model is still kind of bare bones, but it's nice to get things like LED headlights, blind spot monitoring. You still get a touch screen. And this one price comes in at a little over $31,000. So That's not too bad for how big it is. There's a lot of value with that. But if you guys want to see a full review and test drive and me climbing into the third row, be sure to head over to my channel. And thank you all so much for tuning in to Everyman Driver. I'll catch you next time.
One more thing before you go, I've added links to some of the best-selling automotive accessories on Amazon right now, along with links to some of my product reviews. You'll find it in the description below this video.